Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday and we are just beginning the first module of our course, and this is going to be usual now. At the beginning every module I'm going to be recording a video to help you set up your week. I am sure that at this point in the class you all know how the course in D12 works. If you are using D12 for the first time, the first thing that you gotta do is locate over here the navigation bars. In the navigation bars you have the syllabus and contents page, the activities page, the resources, communication, evaluation. And the first thing that you may want to do today is explore what D12 is offering. In the syllabus and contents page you have the core of our course. In the activities bar, you have the various the assignments, the tests or the different activities, the exercises that we have in every module that are not necessarily the test, but I had to place them here because I didn't have any other option. You have the forum section, the self-evaluations. So basically these are the ones that we're using: the assignments, the tests and exercises, the forum, the self-evaluations or the self-assessments. And so this is what you need to explore after you finish watching the video. I'm going to use the first module as an example of what you need to do in every module. As I explained in the syllabus, our course is not organized on weekly basis. Instead, I organized the class in 5 and 6 modules, separate modules. The first one is the preliminaries. We have the theory, and we have 9 days for this first module. The first thing that you got to do is check the planner of the week. You need to download the planner, because in the planner you're going to find all the information, what you need to study, the pages that you have to check in the book, the learning objects of the module, and the different assignments that you have. For example, here I'm setting the topic, which is the need for rhetoric and writing, and the writing process, and the dates. The first module starts on the 20th. It started yesterday, and it will run through the 29th of May. In this first module, you have to read the contents of the 2 learning objects that are loaded for you. The learning objects are interactive objects that I inserted in every module, and that will help you study the material. The learning object, what I included in the learning object is practically a summary of what you have to study from the book. In the first module, as I said, you have to read from Andrew Lanford's Everyone's an Author, chapters 1 and 2, the need for rhetoric and writing on pages 1 through 74, and writing processes 75 through 103. Additionally, you have to review some grammar contents. Here's what some grammar contents: how to write good sentences on pages 668 through 669 for common sentence patterns. And also you have to read an introduction to the narrative essay. It appears as if there is a whole lot of information, but I have to say that Everyone's an Author is very light reading. The author uses resources, visual resources. She restates the same information, so you can, although it's like 100 pages, this is the type of reading that you can do in less than a couple of hours. So don't be intimidated by the amount of reading. Be selective, read fast, If you come to the activity section and to the recursos part of the course, in the glossary, you have one section dedicated entirely to techniques of fast reading. You may want to check how to approach a long text so as to save some time. So please check the techniques for reading fast, which are skimming, scanning, reviewing, that would help you cope or tackle long reading assignments without wasting too much time. Here in the first module, as I said, is an introduction to the course. This is basic theory. I'm encouraging you to read fast and to single out information that is important. And I'm going to go over the different parts of the book that you have to make emphasis on. And in addition to that, in the planner you will find the topics and the activities. The topics are understanding rhetoric, reading to understand and engage, demands of academic writing, understanding pre-writing techniques, this is key to the module, writing a clear thesis statement, and understanding the role of collaboration in writing. You also have the first assignments for the module and the self-assessment. Everything is included here. The first video conference that will be held on Saturday on the 25th from 9 till 10:30. I scheduled the session for just 1 hour because it's an informative session, but if we need more time, I can stay longer than the hour. This session is to help you understand the class and to clear doubts if you should have any. So this is the video conference on Saturday, and the first writing assignment, which is a narrative. You already have access to the instruction for the first writing assignment in the deberes folder under writing assignment 1. It's a personal narrative with visuals, including visuals. I'm going to record a separate video tomorrow giving you some instructions, some more details about what I'm expecting from this writing assignment. Also, you have another assignment, which is to record a personal introduction video where you introduce yourselves to the class, and I set the guidelines for this personal introduction video. In addition to that, after you finish studying the material, you should be completing the self-assessments. They are online, they are not graded. All you gotta do is leave some evidence that you did the exercises by saving the screen capture of some of the answers to some of these exercises, and then you have to submit every module as evidence that you did study the material. This self-assessment part is graded upon completion, so you're not getting an evaluation whether you made 20 mistakes or 50 mistakes. You're going to get an evaluation for just submitting evidence that you did these exercises. As I said previously, you have two learning objects, and the learning objects are these interactive objects that are a summary of the information that you have been studying in your book. The first one is the need for rhetoric and writing. It's an introduction to the concept of rhetoric, reading rhetorically, developing a rhetorical awareness and its importance. And the second one is more specific and is about the writing process, beginning from general ideas, using pre-writing techniques, doing annotated critical reading of text before you start writing the essays. These two objects are essential. My recommendation is that you read the object first and then go to the book, because in the object, as I said, I give a summary. It's like a short script to what you will find in the contents of your book. In the module, you also have all other relevant pieces of information. For example, writing a narrative piece, a resource that is going to help you write your narrative essay. I'm planning to update this resource, but basically you have the core information here in this old one. I'm going to update the resource by Thursday, I guess. And you also have an example of a narrative essay, A Night of Violence. Is a very good example, and you could simply get some inspiration after reading this essay. You also have here the one PDF document, which is formatting your essays. I'm giving you here a sample essay formatted using the MLA norms for citations and for formatting your essays. Please open this PDF and contrast the model presented here with the essay that you will be submitting. Basically, this is what we need to do in the first module, and let's talk about the book now. As you all know, the book that we're using is Everyone's an Author by Andrea Lanford and a group of writers, and the one version that you have to use is the second edition with readings, and the one that includes the MLA update. In case you couldn't find the one with the MLA update, you don't have to worry about this as long as it is the second edition, because I'm going to give you the MLA update separately. I have a PDF resource that I'm planning to use during the whole module, and I want you to use it separately, so I don't want you to go back to your book every time you need to check a guideline for MLA, so this is going to be very simple for you. As I said previously, you need to read the first part, the need for rhetoric and writing. Here you're going to get acquainted with concepts such as genre, audience, purpose, context, important concept that you're going to be using over the course. And also the concept and the notion of reading rhetorically is reading critically, being able to read discerningly, to squeeze a text dry, to be able to judge when some information is valid and some information is simply to be discarded. In the second part, in writing processes, I'm asking you to pay special attention to managing the writing process. Here, Lanford and her colleagues introduce the different type of pre-writing techniques that may come in handy when writing our essays. Techniques like clustering, mapping, outlining, questioning are all described here with examples. You have to use these techniques together with the annotated critical reading from the first part as part of your personal writing process. Finally, I would like to finish this introductory video, this welcome tour video, with a quick reference to the self-assessments. You already have this document in your Contents in Week 1, and the self-assessments, as the name indicates, is a self-evaluation. You have all these exercises online under Autoevaluaciones, self-assessments, and what you need to do is, as you study the different parts of the module, for example, if you finish studying the need for rhetoric and writing, you come to the self-assessment part and then do the exercises. You simply open the exercises, and once you click an answer, is self-evaluated, and then you get the response. So this is very simple. I'm going to be giving you this prompt soon with some updates. So please, if you have a question, don't hesitate to send me an email. Remember, I'm just one email away from you. Thank you.